All right, I do think we are ready now. We are in the game. Welcome you guys. My name is typeForced. Thank you so much for waiting it out. We're a little bit behind schedule, especially with the delay. It might be a little bit more behind schedule than you guys were expecting, but I do really appreciate all you guys for waiting it out. It looks like we're here. We're ready. 20 tribes in, 75 people. We should be getting the go-ahead just shortly. This is gonna be Survival of the Fittest All-Star Games. So this is the best of the best, or at least of I don't know, a bunch of invited players from previous leagues, top contenders. A lot of the names you're gonna recognize in here. You're gonna have seen them in a lot of the leagues before, and we're gonna see them go at it right now. Maybe many of you guys do know we generally have been doing a Survivor League every month, as well as some additional potential charity games, Naughty vs Nice games, summer cups, etc. But this is the official last tournament in the near future for ARC's SotF. So this is kind of like an amazing moment, kind of a bittersweet moment. But tonight's games, again, good morning, depending on where you are, good evening, good afternoon. It's about afternoon for me now, but tonight's games are going to be the last two casted games in the near future, potentially the last two games for SotF. We've had an amazing run in SotF, and I've loved being a part of it. It's gonna be tear-jerking. We've already got Ralph in the game. He's a tribe retired SotF family. People are getting retired. It looks like they're gonna live their long lives out on you know, the North Beach next to Carno Island. Get away from all the hectic, you know, hustle and bustle that's around the middle. Yo, we've got Get Out of the Way in here. Tortue del Mer. Let's see what other tribes just woke up. Mr. Tribe Long with the Bertman. Grumpy, the Dream Team. ZG's here. The Game Changers. A Sential Tribe is here. I don't really know what that name was. I'll have to look at it in a second. Forever in Our Hearts. Yo, Bible thump for SotF. Don't worry, we're gonna go out with a bang, you guys. MVP or not. Looks like 15 seconds and we shall be launching. We're gonna go over all these tribes slowly. There's just so many of them right now, 20 of them. Team Naughty, they're already preparing for their Naughty vs Nice, which is going to be coming up after this game. Right now we're going live, and as I say that, we go live. 20 teams, 4-man teams approximately on each. There's a couple non-4-man teams, but 20 teams are going to drop down to the center. After this game, we'll have a Naughty vs Nice, which is a crazy two-team battle of, I believe, 100 versus 100, 200 total players, and that'll be coming up next. But as for now, this is the All-Star SotF match. There's a lot on the line right now. Obviously, many of these players has done quite well in the previous games, but this would be one of the games to end it after all the meta has changed, all the strategies have developed, after all the skills have been honed and earned. If you can claim victory on the All-Star game, you could theoretically just claim to be one of the best in this game. We've got Thick Thighs Winky over here from Tribe YOLO. Went to the center. Been working out those thighs a lot. 90-90, just getting a little bit of material from the center and getting back to Winky. We got Ralph and Moln over here. Mr. Cloudman. His team does look like he's here. Mr. Decky and Rezi. Okay, a slight switch up in this team, but very familiar faces. They've played with and against each other for quite some time. They're going to be sticking just to the top right now. Alright, what is this tribe? Oh my god. We've got Echo, Peach, and Essential, and I think their tribe name is basically Paceco, which is, I think, a bunch of the letters from each person's name. I think it's something like that. P for Peach, Ace for Essential, and Co for Echo. God, dude. I need to be an investigator, man. I need to be an investigator. Tribe Grumpy with Arctic Fox, K-Sor Hunt. We've got Jordan and, oh my, apologies, my friend, Chuas WT. We've got Tribe Grumpy showing up in the All-Stars game. I actually don't even know who this is. This might be a different name or something, but I don't know who this is. They're just gathering their materials right now. You see them hard at work. There's not even a second of downtime. They're picking up, they're harvesting, they're crafting, they're running, they're making armor. This is really actually intense. You might not think about it, but one random arrow could end someone's life, and it looks like they're running up right into another team. Are they going to spot each other? Oh, they are. Now a fight is on. Tribe La Elite going up against Grumpy. As I say, that dark rail from La Elite taken out already. And a headshot brings the broken bones. But a return headshot was nice. Just was not enough. Grumpy really charging down La Elite and taking them out. It does look like we have another one. Epic. Epic is still alive. 38 HP being chased right now. Spear coming out. Shucks barely misses. Epic trying to run away. But he's gonna take a spear by Kesor. Kesor taking 2 kills there. Kesor ready to deal with whoever else is in the area, but it was no one. Does look like at the same time Tio from Game Changers commits suicide. It's not really how you want to end it on the All-Star game. We do have a big puppy down here. The Spinosaur. Alright, we've got the Dream Team and Get Out of the Way right next to each other. Sko from Get Out the Way. I always love this team. I don't know if they've ever finished too highly, but they're always a fierce competitor and they love to really bring the action. You see this team fighting generally every game in the earlier game where you don't need to fight. As you do see, we've got an hour and 26 minutes left in the game, so there's plenty of time. And if you take an early death, that can be detrimental to your team. The amount of resources and work that could be done. And there you go. Sko actually just went out and killed one of the Dream Team members. As I was saying, this team loves to find early action. Get Out of the Way. Sko, Reds, Zero, and Daylo are going to be making up your Get Out of the Way today. Retired SotF going up against Just Woke Up. Renee from Just Woke Up. 45 HP. Parrying, trying to dodge the onslaught of 4 sets of arrows flying at him. Gatos from Just Woke Up taken out by Rezi. So we do have the retired SotF family taking out one of the members. Sub rifles going down. Renee staring down 4 people. Broken bones trying to hit Rezi right now. Rezi gets protection as it does look like Ralph comes in and saves Rezi. I know Ralph has said Rezi's maybe the most underrated player in the game, and he just saved that player right now. At the same time, ZG does take a death as well. Lots of early action going on. Already down 10 people in the first 5 minutes of this game, and that is what we love to see. Retired SotF family gonna stay strong with 4, and doesn't look like they're gonna have any casualties, although they did have a couple arrows in their head. It does look like MPT Fuse is taking out ZG's Quaid. Is there any more ZG around? I see the full tribe of MPT here, all 4 of them. But I do not see any more ZG. Alright, Icarumba, actually one of the La Elite players that did survive. Not sure what he was when his team was getting bombarded and taken out. But it does look like La Elite is going to stay alive. Icarumba is going to keep him going. So they're still in this, whether they all die besides him or not. Grumpy did take out the other 3. If he stays till the end, that's bragging rights. That's your team, Mother Lovers, we've got the Phil's backup, Bilbo Baggins. Uvu, I think he actually corrected me in my chat. It's not OOVOO, it's Uvu. And Kisler. Yo, I do mispronounce names because you guys are very unique and I'm just not as cool as you. So I do apologize, but I believe that's Uvu. We had a nice one-on-one session. He brought me back to school and showed me what's up. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and see what's going on. Tortuga, they're just over here, kind of off the base of Volcano, gathering their materials right now. Oh, they do have a red drop nearby. Red drops are always nice. They can give you a nice early lead of metal or at least cooked meat, if not some soups and armors. Can be very helpful. We'll see what this tribe ends up doing. Lately, it does seem like we may see some really heavy tech just right off here in the jungle. There's some great metal nodes. Okay, we still have the last remaining member of La Elite very close to 2 other tribes. He's got Grumpy on one side and he's got the Mother Lovers on the other. He's just in between them, but so far, just far enough away from each one that they haven't spotted him. Now this is pretty bad for him because he doesn't have that shared experience anymore. He's got the really long arms and he's working super hard, but you could see the team behind him level 21 on each. And the team right here, 28, they found him. Grumpy is closing in. Arctic Fox leading the chase with a nice shot right there. 2 shots in a row. iCrumba turns around, tries to fire off a shot. Does stop the damage for the second beam, but can he like, oh, another shot does, I think that was a desync shot on our end. Oh, he's being chased now. K-Sor was leading the charge in the last fight. Now he's here. Parachute comes out. They're going for the feet shot. Can they get a parachute? They're not parachuting. They're just shooting. And K-Sor with the kill shot. La Elite, I believe, is your first tribe eliminated. iCrumba goes down. K-Sor and the tribe Grumpy does eliminate them. These are actually really high ranked, great players, but these early fights, man, you can be some of the best players in the game. It just comes down to all these players are so good that it could turn the fight at any point. Get out of the way. Now going up against MPT. Get out of the way. Took out a tribe earlier, and so did MPT, or at least the majority of the tribe. Red's facing off against Bardave here. Red's 80 life, Bardave 83, pretty even. Looks like Sko and Reds is chasing down Bardave. Lefty 16 life. MPT drops the first. Bardave parachuting out. And now it's on the chase. A nice shot though on Reds, drops him down to 62, but it doesn't matter. MPT drops 2. They're looking for the next, and they found him. Major drops. Get out of the way with the early action. We called this early on. They like to fight. They feel super comfortable, and they really push the aggression, and that's a joy. I literally have goosebumps seeing fights like that. Bardave though, with the best name. If you guys remember Barside Brawlers, the best tribe name I've ever seen, he's going to get away on a cool 33 HP. And even though he looks like a porcupine, he's going to be able to survive. MPT does not go down yet, but they do lose 3 of their players. And it seems like Sko has already got themselves a nice base for basic teching here. They've got themselves that cooking pot that we've seen to become the new meta, especially with the end of the game coming down to a ring of death that does damage over time at the 0 mark of sudden death. That cooking pot is going to be extremely useful getting those healing brews. They've got a couple forges down and a smithy. Not too many forges, so you're not expecting to see major build techage here, but definitely chitin and maybe some crossbows. They might be doing a chitin crossbow hunt knowing this team, but we'll see what they do. Just healing back up and getting the basics done. All right, we've got team backup, which is Jim, Markush, Fu Manchu, and Tijman. Let's go ahead and check out what team backup is doing. Team backup looks like they're, yes, near Volcano. Got themselves some fire going down. They do have a dead Carno nearby. Just getting some meat. It is kind of cold in this area. Getting their basics potentially. Don't see any tech started. Don't see any tames down just yet. But they do look pretty safe out here. Not seeing anyone really around them, but that is going to be one of your team's team backup. We have Forever in Our Hearts, Lussing, and Lynx. And they're just, they're actually getting some metal. This is quite a close tech. You generally don't see techs like this very much. There's a very few players that tech this close right now. And Forever in Our Hearts. Yo, rip SotF. Well, okay, not SotF, just the tournaments that we all know and love. These players have been playing in these tournaments for over half a year. And I know they really base a lot of their free time around them. I mean, some of them might even be doing this more than just in their free time. It will be Forever in Our Hearts. We got the Boom China, Ahivra, Rojas, Icebox, and Gusti. And let's check out that tribe. I don't exactly know the details behind this tribe name, as these players have very unique tribe names from time to time. We've just got some, actually quite a bit of fires down right now. So we're probably going to be seeing a lot of charcoal, a lot of meat. We might have some tech coming off in the background. But whether they have tech or not, they have a Parasaur. And so that's all they need. Jin is happy. Okay, we do see the Mother Lovers parachuting over. Grumpy underneath. This Acid Rain does come out. And this is kind of unfortunate for the Mother Lovers right now. There's not much they can do. They're just going to be taking this Acid Rain. They're up in the sky. Oh, and it looks like Phil's backup is going to just fall. They're going to go hide. They don't really want to take excessive. Oh, no, they've spotted something. They spotted an ape and instantly tamed it. They're the ape tamers, boys. I don't know if they started that ape early or what, but that was the fastest tame I've ever seen in my life. I assume they did start it early, went back up and went for the parachute. Yes, there's another ape tamed. Okay, either they started both of these early and perfectly knew the time of them, or I am just confused. They're both rather low apes, so it could have been that they just perfectly had them timed and nothing attacked them. And if so, that is some really skilled gameplay from the Mother Lovers. We have Tribe YOLO over here, 24 HP. Close off near the water. A Rex just down. Slow legs or bones are broken. Trying to make sure no stray arrow, no Mega Piranha, no Rex, Carno, nothing comes out. It does look like a Rex. Level 5 is being tamed by Tribe YOLO right now. Winky just hiding right now. Winky's looking pretty good hiding. Maybe 99E can go over there. Alright, this Acid Rain is going to slow down the game while we go and check out Denchi and Dodo from the Dream Team. They've got their clothes off as they're just running through, harvesting some basics as well. Acid Rain makes everyone get naked in this game. Oh, there was a little Dodo right next to you. That was your buddy, man. You just left him. Wow, they're quite far out here. Yes, they are. They're going the distance. Alright, who else do we have? The Fields Kicked Man, Velociraptor, Ariadis, Agar, and Lund. Let's check out this team. Oh, they've got themselves some nice cover. This is what you want to see. A little tiny structure here, a cabana of some sorts, you know, Phil's Tropical Man. And they've got themselves, it looks like probably just some chitin going to be coming out. Some very basic necessities, nothing too crazy. Don't really expect to see rocket launchers from this team's current setup. But outside of a little friendly love tap right there from Velasa, they're going to be fine right now. Doesn't seem like anyone's in the area. They've got the, I always call this Triangle Island. I'm not sure. What does everyone else call this? They've got it to themselves, though. The Phil's Kicked Man. The Game Changers. We got Souls Hunter, In-Betweener, and Shakespeare. And let's see what they'll be doing. Looks like they're just going to be hiding. They're kind of near a swampy area. They're going to be hiding. Trying to survive this acid rain that feels like it never goes away. In-Betweener's hiding as well. Acid rain really just puts a damper on the game. Slows it down. Nobody wants to really do too much during acid rain, as it's a pretty risky time. Get out of the way. We did check in on them. Grumpy as well. Let's go check out Long, which is Mr. P-Bot. Long Wilson, Long Bertman, and Long Bobby. Now this team I am excited to see. Bobby going with the Slender Man or Slender Woman style here. At least from the Survivor League tournaments, every time Bobby has been in one, I've been nothing but impressed. Bobby has really come out to be one of the top guns I could see in the game right now. It looks like all of them are actually long now that I look at it. They're the Long tribe for a reason. It's the new meta that they're developing right now. And maybe everyone's used to like aiming low for heads, but if they make their characters all Slenderman status, then they're gonna be able to hit your head hard. I don't know, man. I don't know. But they've got their chitin coming. We're kind of seeing a trend here. Fast chitin, getting the basics, making sure that if you do have to fight, you can fight with the best setup possible in a short amount of time. P-Bot risking it for the team right now. He's got all the fires going, and he's down to just like 28 HP. A little bit warm, as well as those broken bones. Needs to be careful that no one is around him, and if we do take a look, he looks like he's going to be pretty safe right where he is. Tribe along. We do have the Mother Lovers. We saw them. MPT down just to Barndave. We have Wormy, Spares, Alexet, and Spark at MVP or not. Let's go check out how Wormy's doing. Wormy, my man, he always surprises us. Is he going to be eating a plate in his stomach, or is he going to be a small character? We don't know, but today is going to be a small one. They do have their chitin. They have their basics as well. Got some fire set up. Do we see any tames in the area? Not quite. How far out did they go? Okay. Pretty good. Just on the back of Evo Mountain, it looks like. Pretty unused area right here, generally. You don't see this. This might be nice for them to not be spotted, as not a lot of people might check this. With rocks flying like that, dude. How strong is he to break rocks like that? All right. Oh, as I say that, though, we do have Survivor Tracker coming up. Now, everybody knows where each other's at. It is, it's definitely not going to be a surprise if someone's near you now. Phil's kicked, man. He's scouting the area. He's looking around. He's trying to spot all these trackers. All right. He's asking his team, are you guys north? Are you guys south? Okay, then we have someone else in this direction or that direction. And it does look like Bardave found himself a fight with those trackers. Now, Bardave did lose his teammates early on, but he actually found Forever in Our Hearts, which is a tribe of only 2, and dropping extremely low is Lynx right now. And with that, Forever in Our Hearts drops 1 to Bardave. He's down to just 1 teammate, but he's not out. Now, I don't know where the teammate of Forever in Our Hearts is, but it does look like another fight is breaking out. Retired SotF family getting chased out by Team Naughty, which is Toast, Hannibal, Raffi. It does look like Moln's taking some damage. He's going to bail on the parachute and turn it into a fight right now. It does seem that Retired SotF family was trying to bail in this fight. We see some low players in the back. Looks like they're trying to heal up as they get away. Does Moln have another parachute? He is known as the Cloud Man, but does he have another one being chased down right now by 3 of Tribe Naughty? Some stem bears needing to be eaten. Ralph taken out by Raffi. Team Naughty being very naughty right now. Does look like the bow breaks, but Moln drops again. Moln being chased hard down to just 30 HP, it looks like. Hannibal on him. Hannibal does have the dodo attack him though, but he still sees him. That Survivor Tracker helps out so much. In the background, Decky is far and gone. Toast low on stamina. Messi still chasing. Moln trying to do everything he can to get away, and he's so far succeeding right now. Toast, but though Toast is coming in hot from the air. Trying to line up a shot, looking for him to go around the rock. He's going to line it up and hit it as soon as he comes out. Is he going to make it? Looks like it was just short. Moln still has the whole team naughty on him. He's regenning slowly but surely. Oh, but with shots like that, this might be the end for the Cloudman himself. And yes, it is. As I say that, though, Bardave takes out the last of Forever in Our Hearts. And we see Raffi. He is parachuting over because he sees Rezi and Decky. Oh, he's going to call it off. It does look like Retired SotF family is going to lose some of their family. Ralph and Moleman are going to go down. Decky and Rezi are going to have to keep it alive. Another fight is breaking out. Tribe YOLO going up against Boom China. We do have a Rex tamed here for Tribe YOLO. Goosty from Boom China being now chased down by 2 players, an Ape and a Rex. Does look like he came in there on a Spinosaur and the Spinosaur dropped. Goosey, where are your teammates, buddy? Does look like his teammates are just in the distance. A Rex coming in to save him. A Hevra coming in to give the Rex. Says, get on the Rex, man, so you survive. A Hevra now holding off. Rex v Rex with the Carno to the side. And now, are they going to push in? Yes, they are. Goosey pushing in. A Hevra on the ground. Where's the teammates? Where's the rest of them? They look like they may be in the distance coming in. We do have a level 12 Rex versus 6. The Ape is on the Rex. The Rex is now having to hold it off against both 400 HP while the Carno fights the backs of this Rex. Both Rexes are about to go down. They're being focused right now. It looks like YOLO's Rex drops first, but right behind it, Boom China down to 30, 40 HP. The Ape is here, though. It's going to be Ape versus Carno. Goosey trying to force feed right now, but the Ape's coming in and is going to finish it off. Maybe some arrows coming out. It's so close. Wormy does go down by Grumpy. K-Sor Hunt, the Rex, can it stay alive? And no, it goes down. Now it's Ape versus Carno. What's gonna happen? Goosty's still low on HP. If that ape goes and hits him, he may just drop right now. 28 HP. And then boom, China has another Rex here now. Can Goosty get on that Rex? Can he get on the Carno? He's on the Carno, but the Carno's low at 20 HP. The ape, now he's trying to run. Rinky's getting out. Boom, China closing in. Starting to take him out. 90-90 from YOLO down. It does look like, oh my god, the army is here. Icebox is bringing it in. The Pteranodons and the Trikes and the Dillos, and they're on the chase right now. Winky trying to run. He's got his ape, but quite low. He does have a parachute. There's a Pteranodon after him, though. Well, that maybe the Pteranodon's after the ape? I'm not quite sure. Maybe the Pteranodon's attacking the ape. Icebox on the hunt. All the Dillos coming up from behind. They're going to just focus this ape down. Make sure that he has nothing. Ape is still scary, even at 300 HP. That Pteranodon might just die. Oh, a nice shot. Does a ton of damage. Winky over the top. Gonna be, looks like getting away safe. Maybe, I don't know. The Pteranodon gets whistled to stop. A Hivra still parachuting behind. Makes a nice shot. 42 HP on Winky. These are really skillful shots. You have to know the trajectory of your target. You have to know the lead, the drop, the angle, your drop. These are super skilled shots to land. A Hevra deciding to call it off and back off to his team. Now they did get some nice kills. This Rex is up to 34. Gonna have plenty of stamina on this Rex, but Winky looks like he's just gonna sneak off into the distance. We're down to 50 players. Still 18 tribes, but just 50 players left. And as I said, Tortudomer, they push in on Paceco. Ascentials and Peaches and Echo's team is getting attacked right now. A Rex coming in, level 33, chasing down the Sabertooth. You see a parachute up in the air. Sabertooth getting quite bloody. Poor Sabertooth just taking arrows after arrows. Down to 28 HP. Rex is coming in, and it does look like that'll be the end of that Sabertooth. The rest of their players quite far away. They may have to give their Sabertooths, but they're going to be getting away. Mega Heat does come out across the island, so these fights are going to be quite rough. Players are going to be exactly what we see. Top left corner, they're going to be thirsty. They're going to be extremely hot. They're going to be running out of stamina extremely fast because of the thirst. And without keeping that thirst up, it's going to be rough. Going to have to be spamming stem berries and just taking damages right now. Oh, it does look like Echo and his team, Paceco, was able to make some basic guns and armor. The in-betweeners, they have themselves an ape. And are they looking for some fights, or are they looking for safety? Well, considering they're almost at like the delta, the ocean, I mean, outside of taming a Megalodon, I'm going to say they're going for safety right now. Trying to run away as far as they can and stay alive. With just over barely 1 hour left in this game, we've seen a lot of action with plenty more to come. This is your All-Stars Survival of the Fittest game. I was so... Oh wait, actually, there's two tribes here. Their names are both white. Game Changers has been eliminated. It does look like the in-betweener was being chased by the Ape and Mother Lovers. I saw just white and I assumed it was just their team. I do apologize for that, man. I'm definitely like used to the colors, and I just thought it was their whole team, but it was actually the last Game Changers being chased down and finished by the Mother Lovers. Okay. Feels bad, man. Let's see what else we got going on. Have we gone over all of our teams yet? Let's go ahead and check. Alright, Retired is down to 2. The Team Naughty we did see jump into a fight, but we'll check out them. This is going to be Messi, Toast, Hannibal, and Raffi. They're going to be on the side of Volcano over here. They might be looking for some tames or something, not quite sure. Raffi leading the charge. They were the players to take out Raf and Moln from Retired SotF family. ZG down to 2. Rex and Ching. ZG known for always taming Rexes. I don't see any around them just yet, though. ZG's been in this game for as long as I've been playing it. I remember them in many, many games, and it's pretty impressive what they can do. Oh, but they see a fire just ahead. And it looks like it's the retired SotF family, Deki and Rezi. And they're getting a slow start here. They've been pushed away. They're starting to, like, just now, 30 minutes later, get their basic tech going after they were pushed away from their old tech. Their fires, though, giving themselves away to ZG. We'll have to see if ZG does try to come up here and start something, or if they're just taking the information and moving away. Looks like they're either flanking wide or have no desire to fight early on. Oh, a fight looks like could be starting. Tortuga chasing out Long. Grumpy nearby as well. Now maybe Tortu wants this airdrop. Grumpy's already on it, but did he overcommit? Bobby, okay, now a Rex comes down. They didn't see the Rex. Rex starting to get shot, only 800 HP. They should be able to deal with this Rex pretty quick. Bobby has great aim with this gun, especially on a big target Rex. Long's Rex coming in as well. Dude, landing every shot like a champion. And as I said that, he misses. I cursed him. 111 life as the Rex charges in right now. Super bloody. They're going to give it up. Nikikor, he's being chased right now. Oh, it does look like the Rex dropped off. But now a Spino's here. P-Bot being attacked by a Spino, running circles around it. And another Rex. They took out one. But now a Spino and a Rex are here. Bobby dealing damage to this Rex. Rex has 2,000 HP though. Super healthy. And now it's a Rex on Rex. They both have 2,000 HP. Let's see how this fight does turn out. As I say that though, Grumpy, they see a fight going on. They say, oh, that's not us. Let's get some punch shots. They're going to go ahead and snipe from atop of the rock. The whole team up here with their guns and crossbows. It does look like the Rex from Long is lower life, but is going to go ahead and chase off Tortuga Lemur's Rex. Seems like Confucius is on a Spino far away, not helping out his team. Jumps off the Rex to get it to chase faster. He's going to try to get away. We just got lit up like crazy right now. Bobby and P-Bot chasing down Grumpy now. It does seem like Tortuga Lemur is getting away from the most part, but now the fight has gone to Grumpy and the tribe Long. Bobby maybe out of arrows, starting to go to crossbow, but he's in the middle of a lot of crossfire. A lot of shots ringing out left and right. Grumpy did just get that airdrop. They might have some soups that would be extremely beneficial right now. Not a lot landing. Survivor tracker on top of the midnight location reveal. Okay, this is gonna be one bright fight and a nice shot, point blank. Bobby takes out Jordan from Grumpy. That crossbow, when it does land, does a massive amount of damage. Bobby's sitting still healthy, 137. Arctic Fox, 170 though. Grumpy on the retreat. Kesor just behind him. Kesor gonna jump down behind him with the shots. Try to sneak in a quick damage. P-Bot under 100 HP, but Kesor taking some damage and wanting to move. Oh, a nice shot does hit Wilson here. P-Bot ends up getting taken out by Arctic Fox. He's a little over aggressive. Does look like Kesor is gonna leave it, but a nice long range shot from Wilson, hitting him while he parachutes, and another one. 62 life by Kesor. These shots are insane. Can he land that perfect headshot? The arrow just going a little bit short, as we do have a shield parrying right now. There's still a fight going on though. Arctic's super healed up. He's ready to fight. The crossbow's still shooting out. P-Bot's down, but that's not determining the fight outcome just yet. Are still pushing. They're still fighting. I believe it's a 3v3, although one teammate parachuted away. These shots are slow and they come, you know, kind of at a slow pace, but when they land, they really pack a punch. Bobby down to just 90. Oh, back up to 115. Okay, 2 shots land right now. Arctic Fox was from super high to super low really fast, getting soloed out, as it looks like Wilson is going to chase down one of the last members of Grumpy. But Wilson's getting a little bit low. You could just hear him fooding and medding and trying to get his health back. from Just Woke Up was taken out by Dalo. Just Woke Up has been eliminated by the hands of Dalo. And get out of the way. All right, let's see if Long Wilson's teammates come to help him out in this fight. So far, I'm not seeing them. Do they not know where he's at? It does look like Kesor was hunted down by Burtman and taken out. Is Wilson going to keep pursuing? Wilson might have said, I got this. Go for the other one. The last remaining member of Grumpy. Just under 1 hour left on the timer. And this may be your 15th place elimination. If you could land these shots. Arrows are flying right now. Let's see how close we're getting. Oh, as he drops and evades that arrow. Pants are broken off. Is he going to be able to... Oh, he could have made a super sick shot right there and turned it. Wilson, rather healthy. Almost twice the HP. Wilson is bloodthirsty, boys. This character model, I can't stop laughing. Closing in, try to make that shot. It's quite hard. The reload slows your character and your enemy's reloading too, so you need to advance your aim and then pull it back depending on if they're reloading, strafing, sprinting, backpedaling. Lots to like make decisions on. These shots are way harder than they actually look. This game has one of the most skilled shot systems that I've played in recently. You don't get instant bullet travel with at least the crossbows and bows. Trying to make something land. It does look like he's going to go to his regular bow, and this is where I love the fight. The bow allows you to really take advantage of those quick positionings that you want to land that you just can't because the reload is too long on the crossbow. And it does look like 204 HP against 42. Grumpy might just have met their match coming against Long Tribe. They both have gone to their bow. The crossbow's nice for a one shot, but the bow is the champion of the close quarter fights. A lot of laying down going on here. I wonder what the stamina is. Stamina's quite low. Torpor's actually going up from all that laying down. Spears are now coming out from Wilson, but Wilson taking some damage down to 100. Grumpy pulls out the shield. Shield breaks the spear, but as the lay down, Wilson was waiting for it, had learned and adjusted, and a headshot does come out. And we're gonna see another one drop, and that is gonna be Tribe eliminated. Grumpy had a good fight. Feels backup, man. As soon as we tune in, a Ascential just headshots him and takes him out. Mother Lover's coming in from behind. Ascential's gonna quick loot. Can he get away? Kisler on the Rex right behind him though. Echo seems like he's in the back. And it does look like Ascential has his patented Sabertooth. He knows this Sabertooth well, as I've seen Ascential with the Sabertooth more than I've seen anyone. Sabertooth is gonna outrun most things. He's actually so confident he's giving little 9 damage hits, which has got to be a slap in the face considering that you're not gonna kill anyone with 9 damage. It's basically just saying, I feel uber confident right here. Like, you're not killing anyone with a Sabertooth attack, let's be honest. The Sabertooths are showing a little bit of blood, getting a little bit low. And they're gonna be able to go ahead and hit and run. That crossbow, if you can land it, it's insane. We just saw that there. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer some meat, force feed up, and get them nice and healed. Echo should be around here somewhere. Okay, Echo's actually pushed off into the distance. Day-night switch is going to bring the daytime to night and the nighttime to day, as we do see. And that's also going to kill the survivor tracker at the same time. So now these Sabertooths can maybe be a little more sneaky with their attacks, as they don't have a big beam of light saying, hey, I'm over here. Okay, some shots are being hit, so they're going to... Oh, no, a wrong turn. Peach goes into the water. And then he just swims low and just disappears as a Rex drops on top of him. I don't think I've seen Aqua fights yet in this game, but maybe we're about to see them. The Mega Piranhas are now on the Rex. Oh my gosh, where can he get up? He's got a long way to swim. So does Peach under the water. This is hilarious, team. This All-Star game is really funny. Still just attacking slowly. Spear in the Sabretooth, but just small 9 damage hits over and over. They lost their Rexes. It did go off the edge. Oh my gosh, Kizler hiding. He's low life actually. The Sabretooth is whittling them down. You would think, you know, they are mate boosted, I guess. That might up some damage. But you would think a 400 HP Sabretooth would be relatively easy to take out. Kizler trying to jump shot. Point blank does miss though. A Sential jumps off without his Sabretooth. Gets teamed up on some Mega Neuros. No parachute. Rex dropping low. They see the blood. They're calling it out. They smell the blood. They're saying finish that Rex. Uvu right behind him. The Rex does drop. And now it's just a classical fight. A Sential taking some massive damage on his Sabretooth. 23 HP. And he's going to go ahead and try to jump out of here and save it before it does go down. The hit and run is what this team is really focusing on. Echo trying to chase down Uvu though. Uvu getting low right now. What can he do up against Echo and his Sabretooth dropping 3 HP? And this might be the end of Uvu if his team can't come and save him, and they can't. Echo does kill him, but the Sabretooth from Echo goes down. And as Echo doesn't have a way out, it does look like his team is here to back him up. Now, a wild Stego was hitting. Kizler super low. Now Kizler taking damage from this Stego. Do they spot it? Echo does spot it. And Echo closes in on him right now. Kizler down low. Kizler taken out. They see one last remaining member. And he's taken out. The Mother Lovers have been eliminated. Oh my gosh, these Sabretooths, the hit and run, boys. Now they do have to deal with this Stego, but it shouldn't be that much of a problem. The hit and run tactics actually proving to be super viable there. The maneuverability, they're able to run away when they're low, get back in time, fight, pressure, push. There's a casualty of war, but I think losing a Sabretooth and not a teammate is 100% acceptable. They still have their mate boosted sabers, and they still have their team. Down to 39 players with 14 tribes. It's just over a little bit more than 2 players per tribe on average. Winky lost his team pretty early on, but he did find himself a Raptor. And actually, this is one of the more nostalgia areas in the map. Oh, the first experiences of playing Survival Evolved, the actual core game. I spawned right here with the Bronto. And I was so scared that I only ventured to here and made my base. The first 500 hours in this game are gotta be like the most enjoyable first hours of any game I've ever had. And Winky just brought that back to me. Yo, thank you, Winky. I will never forget. I will never forget. Let's go check in with Tortudomer. They did actually have a fight earlier. They lost 1 or 2, but they did get away. And it looks like with all their teammates, and they're going for some crazy tech with 49 minutes left. I don't see any fires turned on, but they're going to be stocking these 3, 6, looks like potentially 10 forges here. We'll see what they do come up with. It's going to be quite a bit of bullets, or I don't know, maybe we'll see some RPGs, or I would love to see something crazy like a turret. Oh my gosh, that would be insane. Not sure if this will be the game for it though, but this would be an amazing one. The All-Stars going in with the turret on players. Off in the far distance, we see that Paceco Trime. You can see just how far everyone is spread out from each other. There's so much room in these long games. Hannibal Lecter from Team Naughty. He's got himself just a little bit of teching going on as well. The pace is slowing down just a little bit right now. As everyone's pretty spread out. Oh, we've got a bird. Is this level 40 bird stacked with stamina, or is it weight? Is he literally like becoming a weight bird to go and get metal? Let's see. Maybe it's just his quick trip around. Level 40 is quite high. Another fight is breaking out though. ZG gets 4-manned down like nobody's ever seen, surrounded and taken out. Rex is the last standing member of ZG, and he's parachuting away, but Markush is on his tail with that pistol. Now with that bow. Harvest Bounty is going to happen, which is going to be amazing for those teams wanting to tech. Some feet shots are coming out over and over, and no, Rex just hit a tree. He couldn't really pilot it as he was aiming backwards, but Fu Manchu with an insanely huge headshot. Gem does do 158 damage to Rex right as Fu Manchu hits him as well. That was like a triple shot right there. Hashtag a backup doing some work. It looks like they're also going with the Sabertooth route and hunting players. We do see mate boosted, and with that kill, you're going to see some pretty high levels, like level 47 on this Sabertooth. 2 kills, this is going to be really good. Plenty of stamina, plenty of ability to really move around. They've got their pistols, they've got their ammo, and they were even conserving it on that kill. Level 50 now. Team backup, down to 13 trimes left. Just over 45 minutes at 47 minutes. Okay, Team Naughty. Toast is looking for his teammate potentially. Toast has a bird of himself, but does he see Decky? Oh, I think he might have just barely clipped in the distance seeing someone jump. Oh, he's taking shots. Can he land shots from this distance? There's a chance some of those rocks are actually unrendered for him depending on his settings. So he may think he can shoot them right now, but it does look like Decky's well behind rocks on our screen. Does Decky even know he's getting shot at? Not sure if he does. Standing still like this, I don't think he actually even knows. These shots are probably hitting these rocks quite far away. Do we have another fight though breaking out? Rezi's actually taking some damage, as well as Tribe Long. Tribe Long just takes out a Sabertooth from Paceco, and it does look like a Sential. He's now being focused down. He lost his Sabertooth. Can he get away? But with the shots from Bobby. Oh, maybe just in time his teammate came in. Sabertooths are pretty good against arrows, but once you have guns, they start to fall fast. Alright, we do have Bertman chasing down a Sential right now. He smells the blood. A Sential down to 100 HP. Can a Sential lose him in this jungle? Or does the long, slender Bertman, is he able to effortlessly glide through the jungle's terrain? Trying to take shots. He's making some of them. A Sential jumps over the top and parachutes to another rock to get safe. Can Bertman get up it? A Sential falling off the end though, thinking that he was maybe safe, taking a huge damage right there. Oh, are they going to be able to swarm a Sential? Did he push just a little too much? Sabertooth is here, but they don't even care about that small Sabertooth peck damage. Bertman's still super healthy, pushing into a Sential. Sential's pants broken off. 64 HP. Bertman says, I don't care if you attack me with your freaking Sabertooth. I want this kill. Maybe a Sential can get that potential point blank. Oh, it sounded like it hit on our end. That crossbow shot could have done the trick. The pistol is out. Sential's getting surrounded. People on each side of him right now. He's actually doing an amazing job surviving. But in the end, Bertman is going to claim the head of a Sential, getting a little too aggressive. Now, one might think that Peach could have been a bro, dropped the Sabertooth, and let a Sential have it because he would have had full stamina and full health. But it doesn't look like that was in the cards. The Sential was, you know, on his own. Maybe the team said, don't engage Tribe Long. We know they're very good. And a Sential was overconfident. I'm not sure. But shots are being ringing out. We're seeing pistol action everywhere. Rezi getting shot now by Hannibal. Another shot. 2 shots in a row land. Rezi, 17 HP. Is there anything he could do? No, not when your feet are exposed. Not crouching like that. It does look like Hannibal's going to take a kill. Now, it does look like that brings down retired SotF family to just Decky, I do believe. Hannibal takes out Rezi. It's crazy. I don't know these games, man. These players are developing, and every time you watch, it seems like a different team is like far superior than, you know, one of the teams you've seen before that you thought might be able to take it all. And of course, I think any of these teams could always take it all in the end, but it does come up to, you know, who shows up on the day. Decky is the last remaining member. It's all in Decky's hands, which are not bad hands to be in. Let's see if Decky can give us something fun to watch. Although going up against tribes of 4 with potentially no tames and maybe underdeveloped tech. Oh, Decky, you didn't. Okay, he didn't. I thought this would have been the cutest thing ever if Decky made a little 1x1 wooden house. Of course, it was the Chinaman ZG that did, though. ZG knows something we don't. Make a little 1x1. They left the door open for Decky. That's quite nice. He's got himself a little vacation. We are officially about halfway through this game with 42 minutes left. Okay, we do have Tortu against the Pescos. Pesco going to be as aggressive as they were before. These Sabertooths do not do a ton of damage. But we do know that Tortu Del Mar has a full team with big Rexes and scary Spinos. But maybe the chip damage could work. Mega Cold does come out. Mega Cold is actually amazing as long as you're prepared. What it really does is it brings down, especially as you work, you harvest and you sprint and you do work, it brings down your food. And as I'm sure many of you know, having low food is amazing if you have cooked meat. Every 10 to 20 food is a cooked meat, which is some HP, and that is quite nice to have. So this is going to help him regen up to max life very fast. I actually love Mega Cold, unless I'm not prepared for it. Whenever I go for a quick volcano drop with no clothes on and no cooked meat, I'm pretty scared of Mega Cold. But outside of that, Mega Cold's a welcome event to these players. Lots of blood packs will be made right now. Lots of risky plays can be made as this food can really heal these players up. Peach doesn't really seem to have teammates around him now. I don't know if he's down to no teammates. It is possible. Did he lose all of his teammates? No, Echo's still maybe back at the base. Okay, no, Echo's still here. Okay, Echo did tame a Bronto. Level 28 Bronto. They went from Sabertooths to Brontos. That's about the smallest rideable dino in the game to the biggest rideable dino in the game. Let's see what they can do with this Bronto. Now, we've seen how strong Brontos have been in the past, but very often you need to get more than one of them so you cover more than just a standard tail swing. And that mate boost is actually the most effective on anything as like on this Bronto. Like it's the most effective on a Bronto. They already take reduced damage from grenades and explosions. They already have such bulky health numbers, and when you mate boost, it just turns it into like almost an unkillable machine unless you see a team having just tons and tons and tons of ammo or arrows. But we'll see how this Bronto does come out. As I say that, at 40 minutes, the Ring of Death starts to move now. You can see this kind of whoa, you're up very high, buddy. High flyer. You can see this glistening ring out here. There's a bubble around the entire area of this island. And this is going to slowly start coming in now with the Ring of Death moving. If you get behind this, you're going to slowly take damage. This honeycomb Ring of Death, you're going to slowly take damage if you do get behind it. And this is going to move in until you are forced to the center. So whereas players are quite spread out right now, feeling really comfortable knowing after multiple survivor trackers and locators that no one's near them for the most part, that may actually end. Now, Get Out of the Way had some really big early fights, but they haven't been fighting at all. We haven't seen them fight at all, even though fights were happening just near them. This is right where we saw Ralph and a lot of the retired SotF family drop and be chased away. At least I believe it was right here. And Get Out of the Way was just over the hill, and they've been just teching up nonstop. Got themselves a nice little shelter protecting them from the elements with a Bronto themselves and a Rex. That Bronto's only level 2 though, and this is quite impressive because Get Out of the Way never tames almost. They do tame, but they're very known for just having a plethora of bullets and guns on them. Let's check out their tribe flag. As I say that, some shots start raining out. What's getting shot? Dalo taking some damage. Where's the damage coming from? Oh, just up on the hill. The saber-toothed tribe of backup blended into the terrain with their names. They're taking massive shots. They actually didn't get a kill, although that was a really well-coordinated shot. You could see tons of damage ringing out onto the tribe, but not actually enough to kill anyone. They're all on their saber-tooths now. Oh my gosh, Dalo down to 99 HP. Dalo almost taken out by that quick barrage. They said, we'll try it, and now we're going to run. Not being too overconfident, really playing that like, you know, jungle warfare type of game. That hit-and-run mechanic. That's where Sabertooth really shine, too. Sko says, get away from my Dalo, and he chases in. Looks like he's going to verify nothing bad's going to go on here. Go back to his base. "35 contestants, 13 tribes left in just 37 minutes. Airdrops are coming down a volcano." This is one of my favorite spots to get airdrops. I feel like you could parachute here rather efficiently, and you could parachute away. I love it. I love it. Dang, backup already near this, and probably going for this airdrop, or at least searching the area. It just shows you the speed, the versatility of these Sabertooths. Sabertooths aren't very strong, but you really want to be able to get around in this game. Lots of really intense spots to go to, lots of places to check out, and this mobility is just too much to pass up. I cannot blame these players for going for Sabertooths. They're just so good. We have an Ankilo from the retired SotF family. Deki says, I may not have a team, but you know, oh, their base got wrecked. I did not catch their base getting wrecked. I may not have a team, but maybe I could tame an Ankilo to help me with all this metal farming. Deki, what are you up to, old friend? Level 49. Quite far from his old base location at the volcano, way off in the distance. He looks like he's going for an airdrops as well. Deki always with the head bob, looking down and looking up. Like a bobblehead. Double taming does come out. Now this could be a chance to pick up some last ditch tames super fast. We're not seeing as many tames as we're used to seeing. Let's go ahead and check in with Boom China. They've been pretty quiet lately. Okay, they're kind of backed by Bronto Hill off the side. And when I say Bronto Hill, we can see why. They do have themselves some tames. This is why we have not seen them. They've been very busy working on tames. 2 Brontos. They are not mate boosted, but one is level 57. Well, alrighty then. 6,000 HP on a Bronto feels good, man. Do they have another Bronto coming up potentially? A Rex as well as a bunch of random dinos. And okay, they don't have another Bronto. They have 3 more Brontos, including the what they need for mate boosted. Another level 22. Like, I see good things in the future of Boom China. I see good things. If they actually do not, like lots of times with these Brontos, these teams just wait too long. They're used to getting like Rexes to the center, and their Brontos are just not that, they're not good at walking over rocks, or not as good. They're not fast, so they just take too long. As long as they don't mismanage their time, this is going to be a team to look out for. Boom China. Yo, can we hear it from Rojas, Gusti, Ahevra, and Icebox, really showing that they know where the meta is right now. Now, we'll see if that does pan out. I could be blowing smoke, but that has been very successful in recent tournaments. Feels kicked, man. They've got themselves some Alpha Predators, some Spinos, and a Rex. Did I see a rocket launcher in Bardave's hand right now? Bardave has a rocket launcher. Shots raining out, barely missing. What face? How did Bardave get a rocket launcher? Bardave trying to jump out. 2 parachutes spoiled now. Down to 29 HP. Tortutha Murray. He's got C4 too. He's trying to blow himself up. Dropping C4. Backing up. Confucius closing in. Can Bardave blow it on him? He spots the C4 in the corner of his eye. Jumps, parachutes. Tries to blow it as he jumps away, but it doesn't go off. He's got C4 and art. Oh my god. Maybe. Oh, a super loot crate might have went down. And he got it from the super loot crate. He's taking so much damage. Shield broken. This might be the end of it. Can he drop? He's trying to blow the C4, but no, Bardave gets taken out. MPT eliminated. He goes out with some fashionable dance moves. We'll be seeing this in the next hip-hop movie for sure. Get out of the way is going to fight as well. It does look like there's a super loot crate that it was down. Okay, get out of the way. They've got their Brontos, but they have found a massive pack of Brontos. And this is just... What do you do? What do you do when you see this? Red's being chased by a Stego nearby. Now, these are not good chase dinosaurs. They're really good siege dinosaurs, though. They will not chase you down. You can hit and run all you want, but they will tank you till the end of time. Just over the hill, it does look like Get Out of the Way is bringing in their Stego army. A Bronto in the back and some Rexes, but I don't know if they're going to be able to mess with this. Maybe they're looking for overextenders. An Ankilo level 42, a Trike level 37. Such high levels. Mismanagement of these major dinosaurs can slowly lead to feeding. Feeding is bad, and right now, Get Out of the Way is being fed a Trike, and then an Ankilo, and then another Trike, but they're starting to come in. They're starting to move. We'll see if they're going to go. What an amazing super loot crate. I didn't even catch him, but Bardave getting a rocket launcher and C4 from this super loot crate and trying to make something happen. That would have been absolutely epic if he could have landed a little bit more than he did. He did land one shot before we actually got to that point, though. All right, and here we go. Sko on his level 36 Rex trying to take on the Ankilo, Trike, and Rex of Boom China. Reds with the shotgun moving in to do some damage. Oh, and with the grenade, boom. Does look like the Rex goes down. Goosey trying to back up now. Trike still taking damage. Reds is on the chase. Pistol out. A Hivra now taking damage. Goosey goes down by Dalo. A Hivra goes down by Dalo. Dalo making things look easy for his team right now. Sko closing in. But this tribe has literally like an unstoppable force. Two teammates overextend and get taken out. Where are the rest of the teammates, though, from Boom China? I said, look out for this team. But a mistake was slightly made. Now, Get Out of the Way just on the outside, trying to deal with a wild Turt, sadly. Is the team members hiding in all this? Potentially. Well, it looks like they are protected by probably tens. Oh, grenades come out. Shots ringing out now. Okay, we see Icebox and Rojas. They're actually off to the side. Reds is closing in right now. No. Reds, come here. He's got the shotgun. Rojas down to 70 HP. Reds trying to make some shots. Can he land him on Rojas? Rojas actually gets up on top. The Bronto tail swings coming out, hitting hard. May boosted this many Brontos. Boom China really needs to stay near or on their Brontos. Rojas and Icebox both on the Brontos, swinging the tails. Rex taking damage. Okay, there's a big rock here for some advantage, though. Food of the Gods does come down. Can they get any shots? Really, Boom China didn't go for too much tech and guns. They went for the tames, so they can't really fight back with guns. Oh no, mismanaging these dinos could be bad. Get that Rex out of here. You really don't want those tail swings hitting. It's just going to deal so much damage. Now these players, they want to be riding the dinosaurs so they could tail swing, but at the same time it leaves them vulnerable. You could see Rojas over here, 32 HP. It really needs to come down to this team. Get out of the way, finding the angles and making the shots. They're looting the kills, making sure they're not missing any good stuff. Rojas super low on the middle one. Dinos are kind of being run in every direction. Rojas jumping off, trying to stop him or chase him. I'm not sure. Maybe trying to get back on. Do you abandon this army or do you try to hold this army? I'm pretty sure Get Out of the Way won't die if they don't want to without some crazy headshots from a crossbow or a gun. Dalo with the long neck trying to spot some members now. It's nighttime. For us, it's rather clear, but for the players in the game, it's going to be a lot darker. Icebox on a Stego. Does Dalo spot this just to his left? Icebox on a Stego, trying to move it. literally a Stego with the Bronto armies chasing these guys out right now. But Sko's coming in. He's starting to take some bites. Can they kill Icebox's Stego and find him all alone? That's what they're trying to do right now. The Stego's getting swarmed, almost dead. Once he dies, he'll be able to drop Icebox off of it. Stego down to just under 160 life. Red's maybe conserving ammo right now. Icebox can easily just jump up to a Bronto. Sko kiting away. Dalo still popping off shots, trying to make something happen. Lots of shots misses, but you only need one shot to land to make it really work. Icebox super low, jumps off of one of Bronto, gets on his Stego again. Off in the distances, we have Brontos in every direction. As I say that, Long is going to come up from behind and start scavenging. And as they start scavenging, they find backup here as well. Birdman starts shooting. Backup is here. Long is here. Boom China just gets really pushed. Get out of the way. He's trying to make something happen and try to finish and take all these Brontos. Parasaur being chomped down. Trike still chasing. Icebox with this Stego moving it, trying to bring the army to the middle. Knows he's kind of vulnerable there. Too many high ground rocks. Backup closing in. Spawning get out of the ways dinosaurs now. Get out of the way had a Spinosaur the whole time that was never used in that whole thing. Looks like they might just try to maybe add some damage to it. Yes, they're going to focus the Spino. Seeing that they're on passive, crossbows will make quick work of this. Spino just starts getting bloodier and bloodier. Deciding the Stego might be better as it is not on passive. And they're just going to really deal a ton of damage here to get out of the ways dinosaurs. Get out of the way. Still hyper focused on Boom China. If they can take out just 2 more members, they can claim all of these. This would easily be the biggest momentum shift in the game if they can claim all of these Brontos, especially because they have their own. We still see Icebox on top of the Bronto. He's doing a really good job by himself of micromanaging all of this. His team was not doing as well as he is. It does look like Long is going to be using whatever they want in this area because it's completely free and given to them now. Zero potentially still trying to find some shots. Can they spot Icebox? Icebox now on the ground making a run for it. He's got himself a gun though. He's bringing his army. Literally 1v4. Winky does get taken out by Phil's Kickman. Tribe YOLO has been eliminated. Reds is nearby. Can they find the player though? You're definitely not wanting to attack all of these dinos. You're looking for the player, and it looks like maybe Icebox got spotted. Icebox on the ground, trying to aggressively take on a Rex with Reds nearby. Shot missed, but he's got his huge army of dinos nearby. This has got to take a lot of confidence and great gameplay from Icebox. Icebox streaming lately and feeling uber confident in his gameplay, and it's really showing right now. Even though not a lot of kills have happened, managing these dinosaurs in this kind of environment, he actually has most all of them besides this little Ankilo. It's quite impressive, actually. Quite impressive while being shot out by the names of Dalo and Sko and Reds. Grenades are here, though. He spots Icebox on the Stego. He throws it. It blows. Okay, no damage done to Icebox. Does look like he has his long neck ready. Another grenade ready to go. He sees Icebox trying to make that shot. Icebox has it as well, though. He's whistling. Right behind, though. Reds is closing in. Can Reds make something happen? Icebox a little in front of his army. Nice shots. Icebox down to 126. Retreats back to his army like you'd expect. Up on top of the Bronto, where he's going to relatively be safe. Dalo and Zero get out of the way, moving away at this point. Kind of want to know what's happening to their dinos. Their Spino went down, and it looks like the rest just kind of got left. 23 minutes left, and this is the big action right now. The big game-changing fight, potentially. Get out of the ways. Obviously, always got a chance in this game, but if they do take out Boom China, their chance is going to increase so much. Not only will they not have to fight these Brontos, but they will definitely be able to take them at that point. Icebox still being led. He's got focal. He's got everything on him. Still no pants anymore, though. Oh, no. Icebox getting back to his freaking horde of herbivores here. Dalo Reds, they're the predators, are on the outside stalking. You know, the herd stays together, and the predators are on the outside stalking. Icebox super low right there. 64 HP, jumps on, tail swings, jumps to the next one, lays down. Oh, grenades do come out, and a nice grenade from Dalo lands on top of the Brontos and kills them. Icebox did a great job, but this team, get out of the way, is hyper aggressive. They love fighting, they love pushing, and they do take out Mr. Icebox. Now that does leave one more from Boom China though, Rojas, and he's actually up to the top. He's like, yo, Icebox bro, I thought you were bringing me those Brontos up here. Now as long as Rojas hides, those Brontos will stay in the name of Boom China. And now maybe Rojas himself will not be able to take advantage of having those Brontos. He can guarantee that until he dies, Get Out of the Way cannot take advantage of them either. Get Out of the Way still has their own Bronto over themselves if they get it. Looks like Tribe Long is in the area. Now they're either looking... Oh, they see one Boom China Bronto. They're either maybe trying to finish off some extra bullets or something like that. Or maybe looking for the fight themselves. Maybe spotting this Bronto, thinking that they might be able to find the last member, kill him, and take it. 11 tribes and 30 contestants. 21 minutes left in this game. The Dream Team. We haven't seen much from Denchi and Dodo lately. Or at all. They do have themselves a Spinosaur and some tech going. Quite far away from all the main action. You can see they're really far out here. Speaking of really far out here, though, let's see. Feels Kicked Man with the Fabricator on top of Hot Mountain. They've got themselves some nice mate boosted Rex. No, mate boosted Spinos and not mate boosted Rexes. But they do have themselves that Fabricator. Gonna see flak armor on these members. I think I saw flak on one of them, yeah. Flak armor and who knows, maybe something really exciting. Decky's made his way, maybe just airdrop hunting, I'm not sure, but near Evo Mountain. What is Decky dropping? Fiber, stone. Getting himself hundreds of arrows probably. Getting himself everything he needs. We saw some quick tech from MVP back here, but nothing left there. Team Naughty doing amazing early on. They've got themselves flak as well. Is he out by himself? Where's his teammate? Okay, they're up on the mountain. They've got themselves a Fabricator with just a couple of forges, actually. Maybe they were able to steal metal from someone else. So that's pretty good to get a Fabricator, and if they do get flak for the whole team, they do have enough, but generally you see people go pretty eccentric with them. Reds from Get Out of the Way now aggressing against Long. Long still holding this Bronto, maybe hoping that one member will come back from Boom China. And as they're holding it, they run into Get Out of the Way. Now this is the first time Get Out of the Way will be facing someone else with equal players and guns for the most part, although Long only has 3 members. They might take this one a little bit more passively. But we'll see. Dalo leading the charge. And it looks like Long maybe just getting out at this point. Grenades are ready. They have worked wonders for this team already. Narc traps have been spotted. Did Zero get hit by that? He was literally right on top of the rock. That would have hit me 100%. Get Out of the Way has got their one Bronto. And they're looking. They're back. They're trying to find the last Boom China. Long is just going to go ahead and take their distance and get away. The last Boom China is actually hiding. Super sneaky like. Where was he? Rojas. Actually, he was not. He's not hiding anymore. He's venturing down slowly but surely to his tames. Very passively, Lizard Bambi crawling. In the bush, in the little grasses, he's crawling slowly but surely. But Arctic monkeys are about to stop that crawling as they drop on top of him. He was trying to be so sneaky, probably crawling all the way from the center until Arctic monkeys dropped on him and put an end to that sneakiness. See, can he get back to this massive horde of Brontos? If he could pull this to the center, he could kind of just, you know, whistle them aggressive, neutral, and stay with them. Like, if we just do a quick calculation, just these here, 6,000, 10,000, 13, 14, 16, almost 17,000 HP with 33% damage reduction approximately. You're seeing 23,000 HP, 22,000 HP on just these Brontos that would have to be taken out. That is massive considering nothing really does more than 100 damage a shot. Tortudelmer at the base of a... Are they behind? Or are they at the base? At the base of this mountain up here. They've got themselves a fabricator as well, and we're seeing flak come out on them. They've got that cooking pot, probably been running water every time it rains or acid rain comes out. Now this is what you would expect for a full teching team. 10 forges, fabricator. They're putting in work here. The whole team is most likely going to have everything you could want. Full flak, probably some pump shotties. Oh yes, there's the pump shotty in the hand right there. Pump shotty is as big as the person. Now I know why it does so much damage when it headshots me. They've got themselves a couple Rexes, an Ape, and a Spino as well. So they have some tames to be riding around in as they go in. That circle's going to start pushing people to the center. It's still not really been an issue for many people. With just 16 minutes left though, there's only a couple more minutes that this team could stay at this base. MVP or not. Down. Wormy died. I didn't even catch Wormy dying. You guys know how bad that feels? There is a Rexo. Alex said trying to level it up. Trying to keep his tribe in the game. I was really looking forward to Wormy for president at the end. But don't worry, he will live on just like SotF. Velociraptor got a kill just not too long ago with his tribe feels kicked man. They've got themselves some Spinos and Rexes. I'm not quite sure on May boost. It might seem like a little factor, but every little factor in this game adds up. They're just working on leveling it, taking out everything. I actually really like the colors on this. It's kind of like red or cyan or... Okay, I'm not going to lie. I don't know colors. I think it's red. Red and black. Maybe pinkish almost. I think it's supposed to be red, dude. I don't think this team has pink on here. Yo, do we have any color experts in the chat? What color is this? Looks like a Play-Doh color to me, actually. Okay, their Spinos are actually May boosted. And they are leveling up on everything they can, trying to get as much HP as you possibly can. The second you end up on ground is the second you end up focused. Does look like Peach is nearby. Denchi and Dodo. Maybe he's trying to like steal some healing brews or something. Just running in and running circles, being really annoying. Dodo taking some damage here. Maybe Dodo went AFK. Poor Dodo. Okay, that's okay. The Sabretooth does get free. The Spinos have a ability to like really stun lock you. Every hit kind of stuns you and pushes you away, and then they're so fast when they're right on top of you that they can kind of keep you there. Does look like Dodo's potentially AFK. Dodo, don't you know this is a damn all-star game? Okay, boom, China. Rojas has been spotted out and he's on top of a Stego. The Stego's about to go down. Rojas on the ground being chomped and eaten. Zero's there with the gun. Can Rojas get to the Bronto. He's on top of the Bronto, but he's really low. He took some massive damage. A potential grenade or shot may kill Rojas. This might be the turn that they were looking for, and a grenade comes out from Sko. Boom! China eliminated. Get out of the way, trying to close in and claim all the Brontos. This is the big turn that they were looking for, and they've been fighting for it for over 30 minutes, and now it is here. There's still potentially a Bronto down the way. And there's still a no, it's a Stego from Get Out the Way. Oh my god, this is what they wanted. This has to feel so amazing. They had their own Bronto. Level 42, and now they can add to it a 622, 58, 24. Quite amazing amount of bulk right there. And now Get Out of the Way just put themselves in the position to really take this game home. Like I said, I don't know if I've seen them win too much, at least not first place, but they are an amazing team, and this would be an amazing game to see them showcase their aggressive behavior. Some shots coming out from Peach, landing on Denchi. Grenades, now Dodo on the ground behind. Grenades up, bounces next by, and blows up the Spino. Spino down. Is Dodo being like, what is going on with Dodo right now? Dodo's unconscious. I think Denchi was dragging his teammate or something, trying to get him away. Okay, now Denchi's right here, and so is Peach. Does Denchi have a shotgun? Probably not. Peach is going to go ahead and loot Dodo's body. Level 76 Sabretooth. And Denchi's just literally bushwhacking it. And Peach is none the wiser. Oh my goodness, dude. The bushwhacking is real. Peach is just going to run off as this Ring of Death has pushed in now. We're going to see everyone moving forward. Feels Kicked Man are moving forward. They're leveling up. They're hunting. And who do they spot potentially? Decky, level 52. He's been roaming the whole time. No man status. No base, no home, no family. A retired man by himself with a retired man's beard. Probably some overalls, some suspenders, you know, something like that. I could see Decky wearing some no shirt suspenders or overhaul. The overall would look so good on him. Decky. Sorry, you don't have a team, buddy. Hopefully Decky can still pull out something really amazing. Okay, actually, Long shows up and takes the last Boom China Bronto. Now Long has a Bronto. They have their guns, they have their long, slender bodies, and now they have a Bronto. Is Echo still alive, you guys? Echo is still alive. And he's solo dolo on his Bronto. Echo and Peach have not done anything together since fights very early on. Echo says, I want a Bronto. Peach says, I want a Sabretooth. They're like, alright man, I'll meet you up in the center at 10 minutes. But they are going to be able to get here and get this. This could be really big. Super loot crates don't seem to be too fought after anymore. But they really can change the game. RPGs, flak armor, tons of soups, compound bows. Oh, the compound bows. All right, now I'm seeing some Dream Team Denchi. He's making his way forward. Long and their Bronto coming in. Oh, some shots are being fired off now. Jem and his team. They see us. They see a Sabretooth. They're trying to take some shots at it. The Bronto's coming in now. It's got to be a scary sight. Their back is clear, at least until Decky gets there. It's going to be quite a far bit away. Only 8 minutes left until we get down to our sudden death timers. Shots raining out from this team left and right. Okay, now this is where, when the Ring of Death is not closed in, this is where you can be pretty strong with crossbows against a Bronto. Flare's actually going off. Yo, the last game and it's going off with a bang. Echo charges us in. The Sabertooth's knocked off in every direction. Bronto showing him I'm the man with some flares at the same time. He's just holding the ramp, taunting them with flares. Oh my gosh. Putting on a show for you guys right now. But the Bronto's starting to take some good damage. Echo taking damage on top as well. Echo, you need to get off, buddy. He does get off. Trying to hide on the opposite side of the saddle as the players. As they're all trying to take shots. And now a Rex from Phil's Kicked Man does come up. They see one Bronto. They want to take it out early. Echo, what can he do? He's got some grenades. He's tossing them down. They don't really land on anyone. Grenades coming out. Echo getting a little confused up here. Grenades blowing up, doing some damage. But will it be enough? Flares now coming out. Echo saying, "I'm going out with a bang." Echo taken out by backup. The Bronto dropping to Feels Kicked Man. The flares end it. Echo goes out in a flare. And a bang. We do see all the Sabers really huddled over here, knowing that they can escape these dinos anytime they want. MVP are not chasing around Peach, it does look like. Denchi becoming Spider-Man, man. The Spider-Man. He's just swinging around all over. He must have made tons of these because he's using them pretty liberally. But he starts to take some damage right now. Who just hit him? Denchi took damage from Bert. Tribe Long. Bert, Bobby. They've spotted the Bronto army with only 6 minutes left. Can these Brontos get to the center in time? It does look like Denchi. Is Denchi going to try to hitch a ride on top of somebody else's Brontos? The Brontos are set on aggressive. Denchi takes damage and goes flying into the water. 30 HP. Is he able to get away? Just barely, not broken bones. Dillo's at the shore. Oh no, Denchi, the Ring of Death right next to him. He's trying to heal up. He's actually in a pretty scary spot right now. He's trying to pull himself forward. Get away from these Dillos. He doesn't want to be spit on. Might be alright. So close. Aggressive Brontos are pretty mean, I heard. Hannibal moving up his Bronto army. They've got some birds. They've got quite a few different things. Survivor Tracker does come down. Peach gonna go check out. Whoa, what do you guys got? Does he spot the Brontos to his left, man? I don't think there's any bets on SotF, but if we had bets, you guys, how many of you would vote for Team Naughty? Or how many would vote for the behemoth get out of the ways, Brontos? What is this? More flares coming down? Oh, dude, that's hilarious. Denchi trying to make his way back. He's shooting flares. Yo, there's like Echo's not the only one with flares. He's shooting off flares. His players are trying to kill him. Rez is trying to get a kill, and Denchi just wants some flares. This is actually the new meta. You need to blind your opponent. It's like a flashbang. You blind him with the flare, and then you juke him. And Denchi's showing that it's working right here. But no, Denchi just gets taken out. 0 peaks and takes him out. More levels for these Brontos. More damage. More HP. Oh my goodness. That is scary, dude. That is scary. A poor little trike gets lost behind. Because you know that huge trike can't run over a little tree. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left, and now Sko's trying to lead the army up. Do they have enough time? I talked about leaving enough time, as this train could be quite problemsome to navigate. They don't even have they're right in between 2 ramps as well. Their left ramp is actually being camped already. And it just takes one Bronto to really knock everything else off of that ramp. If they choose the wrong ramp here, they could lose all of this. Daylo, Zero, and Red staying behind. 9 tribes left. Tortuga Mer trying to come up, but they're spotting that Team Naughty kind of has a pretty good position with this Bronto, and that ramp is not where they want to be. Backup and backup sabers against Peach's sabers, just going back and forth on it. I'm really interested to see what's going to go on over here. Decky gets taken out by Suicide. Was it the Ring of Death? The Ring of Death does kill Decky. He actually has no clothes left on him as well, which leads me to believe that Decky ended it by his own hand and chose his own way. He was not going to let anyone else manhandle him. I actually don't know what happened to Decky, but you guys, I hope he's okay. Can someone give him a call and make sure he's all right? All right, their Brontos are actually up pretty far, and they did make the good choice and go to the right ramp, because that left ramp is pretty clustered. Maybe they saw those survivor trackers. Tortu Delmer is here though, but we'll see if that poses a big threat. I swear I saw more Brontos in this. You see 5 Brontos and you think there should be more. That's crazy, you know? Everyone's closing in right now. We've got the backup on their sabers. Okay, get out of the way. Looks like they've planned this really well. They're going to be able to get up in just the nick of time. As long as these Brontos don't get stuck. Red's on a Bronto now. It's actually stopping some. He jumps off and they start making it up the ramp. Your last 8 tribes are back up. Feels kicked, man. Get out of the way. Long, MVP, Paceco, Team Naughty, and Tortu Delmer. Tortu Delmer starting to do some damage. Just on the other end, we've got Tribe Long with their Bronto here. MVP down at the end, trying to block with the tree so he doesn't take any damage from Long Tribe. Long Tribe got some grenades ready to like make them happen. Feels kicked, man, is also dealing some damage from across the ray with that scoped long neck. This is actually not really the preference for a lot of people, but I love it. Super evolution of crates coming down. They've spotted someone off in the distance. Sabretooth, Peach is on it, and they're taking shots. Peach is gonna run. He wants to come up at the very last second. Oh, and it does look like the Rex is trying to make it up. Is he choosing not to go on this ramp? He's met all 4 Sabretooths, and he's just gonna roar at him. Arrows are coming from every direction. He's got Sabretooth scattering in front of him. Level 27 Rex, not too high. Maybe might run out of stamina soon. He's gonna try to get up the other way, but what is he gonna be met by? A huge plethora of Brontos. I don't know if this is gonna be good. Okay, I know this is not gonna be good. Peach makes his way up. Everyone starts coming into the center right now. He's officially off his Rex. His Rex is out of stamina. And let's see if the positioning gets set up for these Brontos. The ring is moving in. It's down to its pause state for 30 minutes. Oh no, the Rex falls off. He's got every soup knows the man, and he's going to go back and get his Rex. He's like, what are you doing, you dumb Rex? I know this feeling all too well. Jumps back on it. He's losing life, but he still should be able to be all right once he gets back up and in. These Brontos are not holding it. 30 minutes, the ring's going to slowly move in. Ever so slowly. If you blink, you wouldn't miss anything. All right. 25 contestants, 8 minutes. We are in our first phase of our sudden death as this ring slowly pushes everyone centered. This is a very few amount of people, actually. Very few. And you could see by the colors, Team Naughty has a ton, as well as Team Get Out of the Way. In the middle, though, MVP, Paceco, and Backup, all in the middle right now. That Mega Fog does come out. Now, this Mega Fog is actually quite amazing to let people like maybe this Birdman sneak behind, but Velosa does seem to have caught him. Birdman pretty low right now. 1 or 2 more shots could end this. Birdman down to 7-6. He's trying to heal back up the best he can. He's returning fire, but is it too little, too late? Birdman gets taken out. Feels kicked, man. Ends him. Wilson. Wilson's got his Ankilo, and he's being focused down by a Gur. Wilson does have focal though. He's running. Oh no, Slenderman, this might not be good for you, being pushed into the middle. Grenades dropping, getting ping-ponged around. Get out of the ways here with their Brontos. Wilson runs right between them, actually taking no damage. They're not set on aggressive. But if those tails do start swinging, he will take residual damage, whether it's at him or not. Herbivore drop is going to come down now. I don't want to look up, dude. I'm scared. I'm scared? Am I scared? Mammies are here to join the fight. Wilson fighting Reds. Reds pushing in with that shotgun. Oh, nice shot right there. Wilson, though, healing up super fast. Trying to get away the best he can. This is actually kind of a brawl in the middle right now. Reds is kind of getting clustered in all of his dinos, which is maybe not that bad. It is safe. Team Naughty has an Argent Davis out to the side. A Bronto does go down. This was get out of the ways Bronto, and it was focused down one way or another. Oh no, but now the Brontos have attacked. And whenever the herbivore drops like this is really bad if you have massively slow dinos with big AoEs, because you're like guaranteed to have to hit these. One of the Brontos getting quite low. They need to really make these Brontos kill these mammoths before the mammoths do too much damage. They are extremely strong dinos, and that's what they're starting to focus on right now. Long Wilson taken out by Velociraptor. Bobby, I believe the last long man hiding. He's actually hiding with Mark Cush down here. And I don't know if they know it or not. Bobby's in one armpit. Mark Cush is in the butt. Oh, Bobby closes in. Point blank, trying to make something happen. 2 shots like that. Breaks off his helmet. Mark Cush down to 7 HP. Can Bobby do anything? Maybe a white random tail swing. He found him in the butt. The shield is broken. He's dodging, bouncing, and weaving. Shots are returning, but no, he goes down. The Bobby, man. This guy, he's gonna drag his body back into the butt. His body is, oh, but he's taking some damage from this Bronto or Rex's. Arctic monkeys are gonna come down. Is Bobby safe in here? No, he's not safe in here. He's got monkeys in the butt. He's getting hit left and right. He's trying to loot the body. He needs more resources. Oh, this is a bad place to be. Get out of the way. Stego's closing in and tail swinging. Feels kicked, man. Team Naughty. Team, get out of the way. Team Tortue del Mer. Back up out to the side. Looks like we still have at least 2 members. Fu Manchu taken out by Sko. One of the backup team members does go down. And now Bobby taken out by Reds. Dude, get out of the way. Has been decimating this game so far with nothing but brute force and aggression. This is exactly what we've hoped to always see in these games. Is constant pushing, whether you have an advantage or a disadvantage. Constant pushing, making things happen, pushing the tides, and making sure that the tides are where you want them, not where they get dished out to you. I actually am in love with this gameplay right now from Get Out of the Way, as they're going to go ahead and add more damage. Lots of times you'll see players just sit there with armies right next to them, and they don't ever like shoot anything. But you could see the dinosaurs from, what was that, the Bronto from whatever this tribe flag is. Team Naughty's Bronto goes down, but it does look like one of Get Out of the Way's Brontos they're actually getting really separated. Now, they had a huge advantage, but they're losing Bronto after Bronto because they're letting them just go anywhere. They're very, very aggressive, but their Bronto control, their dino control is definitely lacking right now. They're shooting everything they can, but maybe with a little lack of control in these Brontos, they're no longer mate boosted. They're getting focused out by teams. Each team is taking out one individual Bronto, and Get Out of the Way might have just taken themselves out of the running for this game. I don't know. I was so sure, but in the end I could have been wrong. Okay, some traps coming down, but too little too late. Paceco taking out Dalo with another one. They're still aggressively fighting, but their safety guard is potentially dwindling away. Bronto by Bronto, Tam by Tam. 19 people left, only 6 more tribes, and Dalo is one of the Get Out of the Way is one of only 4 tribes, 4 of the 6 have 4 people. Still trying to take care of these down monkeys. Hitbox is like, what? 23 minutes before this ring finishes, closing in. After 23 minutes, I believe some health is going to start ticking down. And that's where we're going to see the real hecticness start. Toast just looting some bodies. Still have flares going off. What a game. For the final game, players are fighting. They're pushing. They're being aggressive. And they're shooting flares for you guys. What an amazing amount of, you know, core community players for this game. These guys have been in it through thick and thin. And you just can't really, like, appreciate that enough. Oh no, dude, they're trying to kill the mammies. Why, man? What did they ever do to you? Trying to find some action right now. What am I seeing? Is someone inside of that? Oh no, wild Spinosaurs are here now. The Bronto. Get out of the way. Your safeguard is gone. And now, I mean, we look at Tortue Del Mar and they have a bunch of alpha predators that they can control. And almost each one is being ridden by a member. This might be where the advantage just went to. We know they teched extremely hard. We know they have flak. We know they most likely have explosives and guns. Most other teams' tames are almost completely wiped off the map. There's a couple tames for Team Naughty over here. But the misuse of these Brontos, the mate boost is getting pulled away and them not being clustered and being able to be soloed down. Oh my gosh. I know it's really hard to manage, but looks like we're going to go down to Tortue Del Mar having a huge tame advantage. And most likely the highest tech advantage. And as soon as I say that, Feels Kicked Man says, I think you're right, Type, and they're going to close in and take that advantage away right now. Mate boosted Spinos and Rex fighting on each other. They see blood in the water and they want to focus it down. One does drop. Feels Kicked Man now getting shotgunned over and over. Tortue Del Mar trying to jump back on the Rexes and fights. But shotguns are raining out over and over. Another one goes down. I don't even know who's winning. Grenades are exploding. Another dino down. Feels Kicked Man on the ground. There's actually a Rex. 2 Rexes from Tortue, 1 from Feels Kicked Man. Shotguns, pistols, guns going off left and right. Lund 194 HP. Confucius trying to pump shot him. Don't shoot your teammate. But now Radis and Lund are both here. There's a 1v1 Rex going on over there. Velociraptor taking some major damage from this Rex. And it looks like they're on the ground shooting him too. They see the blood in the air and they're focusing it. Feels Kicked Man really pushed in, tried to make something happen. And the first play member may drop right now if they can land one more shot. Oh no, that Rex really needs to go after Velosa. It does look like it's taken out. A grenade comes in the meantime. Tortue Del Mar, they take another kill. That's going to put it 4v3. Lots of point-blank pistol shots going back and forth. I think I just heard C4 trying to be blown. Soup's being taken now. The Rex roaring. Get out of the way with another kill. Feels Kicked Man now getting pinched on 2 sides. Shots left and right raining out. That Rex needs to go in. The Rex starting to move in now. Half HP. It's going to go ahead and potentially get whistled. No, not going to get whistled. Oh, the bird goes down easy peasy. Day Night Switch comes out. Team Naughty now going after Feels Kicked. Feels Kicked really just going from bad place to bad place to bad place. Hannibal takes a kill. And now it's all down to the 40 HP of AGRR. We can see shots raining out left and right. He's trying to dodge. He's running into backup now. Where can he go? There's a dead Spino out here. He's going to lay down in a bush. You know what? He might have just ditched everyone. He might have ditched them all and still kept his tribe in the game. Team Naughty potentially taking the dino lead. Hail to the Kings coming down. We're going to see a bunch of meat? Question mark? Grenades. There we go. We're going to see a bunch of grenades, not me. A bunch of grenades come out for these players now. Get out of the way, still in the metal. They have a level 63 Rex with their name on it. Level 63 Rex for them. A level 73 Rex for Tortue Del Mer. They're trying to force feed it up right now. Team Naughty, though, with the Carno Rex and an Ape. MVP or not. Still has himself an Ape as well. Or a Rex, excuse me. No! Dalo gets taken out. Hannibal closes in with the grenade and takes out Dalo. Does massive amount of damage to the whole team almost. Dalo being a front runner for his team the whole time. Get out of the way officially goes down to 3 while Team Naughty and Tortue are still both at 4. This is where the real nitty gritty comes in. We see explosives all over after that Hail of the Kings. Grenades are just being massively tossed up. They fished and they got one. Basically shooting fish in a barrel, and then they kept trying. Naughty trying to keep their tames, although little and small HP, out of the ring of death so they can bring them in at the last second. This meat really needs to be harvested right now by the teammates. They need to be harvesting meat, bringing it to the Rex, force feeding this thing up, as this is their lifeline right now. Some nice roaring going on. Are they popping shots off? Or are they just taking aim, searching, trying to find someone? Naughty's actually taking shots. Doesn't even know shots are ringing out, but you gotta be prepared. Oh, they do see the solo tracker. Do they go for it? Do they try to migrate to take out another team? Shots going at, get out of the way, get out of the way, holding the center, which is a pretty risky move as you have basically people fighting you from every direction. Whereas if you hold the back, you at least have your back generally safe. Oh no, and it looks like maybe Alex has been found. MVP or not goes down, has been eliminated. Tortue Del Mer, but a grenade comes down, lands right on top of him. Another grenade bounces one of the members down to just 20, but he quickly heals up. Another grenade blows up the Rex. Get out of the way goes out by Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal Lecter taking another kill. And now Team Naughty pushing in. Agar's in the middle. Phil's kicked man, last man of his tribe. He's being pushed by the full Team Naughty right now, and he's taken out. Hannibal showing us right now that he was once considered the best long neck in the game, but that doesn't mean he's not good with everything. Grenade still going out, landing. Oh my god, the Rex goes down. The grenades are just so lethal. Another grenade takes 100 off. Tortue throwing them from every direction. Grenades up. Kobe, Kobe, Kobe. Grenades tossed back. Lands. No damage. Do they have any more grenades? It's literally like a little tiny like opening in here for them to throw. The swarm coming down. Get out of the way, down to just 2 members. Team Naughty now. Team Naughty with the actual tame advantage. Just 11 contestants left. We've got Jem still on his Sabretooth running around. Oh no, get out of the way with that RPG. Drops one of Tortue Del Mer. Grenades going down, they're pushing in. Nikikor going in after him, no pump shotty time, but he stops for just 1 second too long. Sko takes him out with a pistol. Tortue Del Mer down to 2 after such a strong showing earlier. Clothes broken off, taking massive damage right now. Swarm out and around, hitting them from so many directions, draining their stamina, slowly pecking them away. Shots are now ringing out from Team Naughty. Naughty with the long neck from Hannibal. Hannibal putting this team on his back right now. Toast is the official bug killer. Where's Hannibal? Hannibal's pushed up. He's got his pistol out. He's looking. He smells blood. He knows there's 4 on his team and there's only 5 other people across 3 tribes. He's got so many Hunter XP marks going up right now. This Rex should be able to full level, I would think, with how many people they've killed. Get out of the way, hiding toward 2 out in the open, trying to parry whatever they can, not knowing where the fight's coming from. Jim on a Sabertooth running around in the distance. We have 12 minutes for this ring to close in, but I don't even know if the game's gonna last 12 minutes. Toward 2 commits suicide, and it looks like Confucius drops as well. Carnivore drum does come down. It's gonna be Sarkos. Jat's favorite dinosaurs, Sarkos, come down across the battlefield. Hannibal is chasing. He's got his pump shotgun out. Get out of the way is focused right now. They're being chased down. Rex, pump shotgun, Sarkos, everything. Oh no, Zero, not much clothing left. Pump shotgun here. Dude, this action is so insane right now. Almost got a team shot right there. And just like that, get out of the way has been eliminated. We're down to 2 tribes. It's gonna be Jim on the backup. He's coming to the supply crate, but is someone gonna pop around the other end and shoot him? He's looting what he can right now. The full team of Team Naughty, Messy, Toast, Hannibal, they're all still alive. He whistles. He's got a shotgun, but he's being closed in on. I think they know where he's at. Raffi trying to shoot, but a jump shot hits Raffi hard. Some nice damage, but he's taking so much, and together they fly up into the air. GG, boys. GG. Raffi, Hannibal, Messy, and Toast, Team Naughty are your victors in the end. GG, boys. It does look like backup takes the 2nd place. Get out of the way, 3rd. Tortu Del Mar, 4th. Phil's kicked 5th. Good games, boys. Good games. We saw an RPG kill, grenades, lots of shotgun kills. Awkward silence. All right, I hope I'm not roboting right now. I actually had the Alt F for the game. At the end of the game, it normally closes. If you guys were wondering what that really awkward silence was, I know that was bad. It normally closes, and as the game like loads in and out, it really messes up my microphone. So I was waiting for that if you were wondering. But wow, what an interesting game, you guys. That was pretty impressive. I think that might be the first game that I've ever casted that didn't go down to like triple, quadruple sudden death and have people die to passive damage or to something silly, you know? That was really impressive to see teams actually being aggressive and pushing. I actually really enjoyed that game, like more than I've enjoyed most. And I'll say for me, casting is one of the funnest things to do with SotF right now. And I really enjoyed that game. Again, my name is typeForced, and I really appreciate you guys all coming out and watching that. Also, all the contestants as well. And Wildcard for putting on this. Now, again, this is going to be your officially last casted game / tournament in the near future, maybe officially forever. I don't know. I just know there's nothing planned in the short pipeline. But we do have one more game coming up, and that is going to be your Naughty versus Nice, or Naughty or Nice game. Survival of the Fittest, Naughty or Nice, and this will be 2 humongous teams. I think it's 100 v 100. We'll see if they can get everyone in. I'm sure they're already setting that game up right now, but it is going to take a couple minutes. 200 players joining is going to be quite the task, and we're going to be casting it. 2 humongous teams, Tribe Naughty and Tribe Nice. Who do you guys think is going to win? Who's going to go for it? I'm going to have to go ahead and cut away to break. You guys get up and stretch from after that game. But we're going to cut away to a break. We're going to play some epic Survival of the Fittest songs. And we're going to go ahead and be back shortly. thank you guys again for tuning in, and good games to everyone that played.